This tour and most of these videos are a collection of live photos from my iPhone. The museum does not allow you to take video inside of the museum, so I figured out the next best option would be to take a bunch of live photos and then later edit them all together to make this video that you are now watching. The Metropolitan Museum of Art has over 2 million works of art inside. It is on Fifth Avenue in New York City, and it was founded in 1870. So it's probably one of the oldest museums, definitely in the U.S. by far. I believe it opened in 1872. It has about 17 separate sections of different types of art inside. This section here shows a lot of vases and artwork from Africa. In this area, I believe these pieces are mostly from Central America, Peru, and from the Mayans and that whole area down there. There's some really beautiful, amazing gold. As you can see, there's South America. So Central America and South America.
The good news is in like 20 minutes.
Then we entered the Fabergé area, all the amazing and stunningly intricate Fabergé artwork and eggs from Russia.
Take photo. It's a 2-second video. It's still.
As you can see, this is all of this artwork here is from Italy.
Sorry.
Italy and Northern Europe. I thought this table was really something. All the faces and the detail of it. Very ornamental. This is a sculpture court. The courtyard filled with a lot of, as you can see, a lot of sculptures. A lot of natural sunlight coming in. Look at that expression. Perseus holding Medusa, the head of Medusa. Of the Renaissance in France. And here are all of the rich kings and statespeople. We thought this bed was extremely high. It's up on, you have to climb steps to get into the bed. It reminded me of the Princess and the Pea. But it shows how well and opulent the people, at least the rich people in France, lived. I mean, look at that. All the colors. I mean, that stuff must cost so much money now, but especially then. See, there was a great disparity between the rich and the poor, which led to the French Revolution, I guess. And some little miniatures. German miniatures. I believe all of these, if not most of these, are from Germany. was a courtyard area, as you can see. It's there's a little cafeteria there. You can sit down and get something to eat. More arms and armor. They had armor from all around, from different sections. Italian, from India. I thought this man here looked very pompous. Like he knows he was rich and better than everyone else. At least that's the way he felt. This reminded me of the Four Horsemen. I believe this is from Germany. Am I correct? Yes. This is from Japan. This is some Japanese armor from the Edo dynasty, the Edo period. More miscellaneous armor mostly from Japan. I believe they had some pieces from China and other parts of Asia, but a lot of it was from Japan. A very nice saddle. Very expensive looking saddle. This armor is from India. And this is King Henry VIII's armor. As you can see, he had a little extra girth. The second floor view of the same room. In this area, this section was all about instruments from all different parts of the world. Various instruments. These guys, upcoming, they're holding a gong. But you can see that's a really interesting artwork there. Sculpture. I said this area was all about instruments from different periods. I don't remember the name of this section, but I know that this piece here is from Spain. Or at least it's Spanish origin anyway. And there's me. Prove I was there. One of the main entrance, if not the main entrance to the museum. Main stairwells. This is the gallery art store. I don't know how many art stores there are in the Met, but this was one that we came across. They had one piece of art in there that was worth $5,000. Not the most attractive piece of art, if you ask me. This is one of the most famous paintings in the world, Goya. And then we went into the Cubism area. This area was pretty much about organic shapes. Most of the art in this area, I believe, was a lot more modern, done within the past very recently. I see that piece was 2007. Some work from Degas. And this was the American Industrial Age area. I guess you could say the U.S. Industrial Age area. This is the Impressionism area. Just the brush strokes. I tried to take some close-ups of the brush strokes. I mean, just hundreds, if not thousands, of individual brush strokes to make one painting. Probably thousands. Just really, really amazing and beautiful to see up close. And of course, one of the most famous artists ever, Van Gogh. If you want to see his Starry Nights and his self-portrait, you have to go to the MoMA. Those are not at the Met. And Seurat, one of his most famous paintings. Now we're at the end of the library. The exterior of the Met. And a few minutes up the street is the Guggenheim, another really great museum. But the Met is one of my favorites because it's just so big and you can literally spend all day inside. If you ever make it to New York and you really love art, I highly suggest the Met first and then the Guggenheim and the MoMA if you have time. Hope you enjoyed it. Thank you very much.